Oke, selamat datang kembali di game Corpse Factory. Dimana dari kemarin kita belum nemu pilihan ya, dan aku juga masih bingung sampai mana kita harus itu. Ya, kalau kalian bisa lihat sekarang aku udah dicukur. Ini ngebuat otak aku jadi lebih segar pas aku cukur tuh. Jadi aku bisa ngelakuin banyak hal. Sekarang lebih banyak, nggak gampang pusing karena biasanya kalau rambutnya panjang nggak tahu kenapa aku tuh gampang pusing. Teori aku sih gara-gara rambut aku agak galing kalau panjang tuh, dan kalau misalnya pendek tuh aku lurus kayak bapakku gitu. Ya inilah gimana gimana jadinya jadi anak kedua di mana gennya kecampur dari bapak sama ibu tuh benar-benar kecampur banget. Oke. Ah, kita lanjut dulu dari yang kemarin kita tinggalin. I felt commonly hungry on my way home, so much so that I decided to stop by the restaurant and get some dinner. I wonder if killing stir my appetite. I often pass the establishment when I exit the train station in Akihabara. It's an odd venue that serves traditional Japanese food as well as popular Western dishes. To say that I've always been curious about eating here would be accurate. I've been working hard lately, achieving my goal. I can afford to treat myself to cook a meal right. Why do I find it so hard to justify that? Aku malah kebalikannya dari dia. Kalau misalnya udah stres. Misalnya sekarang tuh aku lagi stres sama skripsi gitu. Udah stres kayak gitu aku bakal masak apapun, entah itu cemilan yang sederhana kayak puding gitu, atau pisang goreng atau ya sebagainya gitu. Dan itu lebih lebih puas daripada aku beli makanan gitu, entah kenapa. I'm even going to eat at a booth tonight, another rarity for me. Waiters guide me to an empty booth and I start before looking at menu. The house specialty, according to the menu in my hand, is grilled eel. Not exactly my favorite. In fact, seafood of any variety doesn't sit well in my stomach. Bentar, kayak bener berarti dia makan makan apa ya? Belut panggang. Iya, belut panggang. Soalnya setahu aku kalau misalnya di Jepang tuh belut panggang lumayan mahal loh. Sampai seribuan, iya 1.000 yenan gitu. Kalau di kita mah bisa sampai ya ibaratnya mah sekitar 100 ribuan lah gitu. Belut. Aku belum pernah nyoba belut di sana sih. Tapi dulu waktu itu aku pernah nanya sama sensei Jepang. Dan dia bilang kalau belut itu enaknya banget banget bikin ketagihan. Ya antara penasaran sama enggak sih, karena aku ragu kalau kalau itu dicampur sesuatu atau enggak gitu. Kan ya tau lah orang muslim harus waspada sama makanan yang enggak halal gitu. Apalagi yang dibuat sama orang non muslim gitu. Bukannya apa-apa ya, tapi ya gitu deh. Oke, itu skip aja karena nanti berujungnya ke Sarah. I decided to pass on the specialty and order something I know I can digest. Omurice sound good. I used to eat a lot as a kid. Omelette, rice, and ketchup. What's not to like? Plus, it's only 700 yen before tax. 700 yen? 700? Oh, 700. Eh, iya, 100. Iya, 700 yen. Sekitar ya kalau itu 110, 700 tambah nolnya 2 sekitar 70 ribuan lah. 77 ribuan. Lumayan mahal ya. The waiters returned to take my order, and I confidently point out what I like. She offered me a smile and hurried off to the next table. Perhaps my recent victory streak has given my courage a boost, because I hardly feel awkward and or anxious sitting here, s- surrounded by people eating and drinking on all sides. I somewhat calm and it's amidst the hostel and bustle of the restaurant. I almost feel like it might be nice to have company. A friend, perhaps Aoi or even Shinya, might be nice to talk and pass the time with. Oh well, in a way, I do have some company. I retrieve a book from my handbag. The very same book Kojiro lent to me, and I open it up to the first chapter. Strange flower, an odd, apparently meaningless title. Still, it comes highly recommended by eccentric strange. So it must be good. My meal arrived when I'm few a page into the book. I thank the waiters and look at the omurice before me. Oh, dia jadinya makan omurice. Iya, soalnya belut itu mahalnya minta ampun. Bisa sampai 2000 yen, 1000 sampai 2000 yen kalau nggak salah sekali makan. Dan itu lumayan. It smells good. It presents beautifully. I can probably eat at least a quarter of this portion without feeling ill. I pick up a spoon and slice through the middle on the omurice, causing a puff of steam to blow up, throwing caution to the wind. I scoop up a good amount and bring it out to my mouth. It's delicious. There's no other word to describe it. The convenient store meal I normally eat can't even compare to something like this. The egg is soft, the rest is fluffy, and there's just enough ketchup along the top. Oh, aku jadi penasaran omurice itu rasanya kayak gimana. Seumur-umur aku belum pernah mencoba omurice. Karena gimana ya? Aku nggak bisa masaknya. Bukannya aku nggak bisa masak omurice ya, tapi kan dia harus pakai pan, ya kan? Untuk masak itu tuh harus pakai pan biar itunya rata terus bisa dibalikin gitu. Bisa dibalikinnya ya tidak sesulit kalau misalnya pakai wajan lah. Wajan kan dia bentuknya cekung gitu. Jadi agak susah untuk membalikinnya. Kayak setiap kali aku makan telur juga. Yang ngegoreng telur juga, telur dadar terutama yang biasanya aku pakai 3 sampai 4 telur untuk berdua tuh. Itu bisa 2 kali makan. Dan itu ngebalikinnya susah. Kadang-kadang ya rela untuk dihancurin aja. Kalau misalnya udah hancur banget ya akhirnya diorek gitu. Ya, begitulah. Jadi penasaran banget. Bahan-bahan aku udah tahu. Bahan-bahan itu gampang banget kalau omurice. Tinggal alatnya aja. Dan seingat aku kalau nggak salah apinya juga nggak boleh api besar. Soalnya kalau api besar nanti bagian bawahnya jadi cepet gosong. Seingat aku. Aku belum pernah nyoba. Sayangnya. I take a second mouthful, then a third. I can't help but giggle a little at the thought of myself sitting here, eating like normal person. All the people around me probably think I'm normal person too. Just a girl sitting at a restaurant eating her dinner. Another quiet giggle escaping my lips, and I gently dab on my mouth with a napkin. I set my spoon to the side and return to the book in front of me. The author of this work certainly is interesting. Nobel Sinclair. According to the bio inside the front cover, he moved to Japan from overseas at a young age. The book was written originally in Japanese. It's not translation, but even so, the writing style is quite Nyesel. I can quietly put my finger on what is strange about it. Maybe it's a lack of complex kanji used to drug code. Everything is written rather simple in hiragana, almost like the intended audience is an elementary school kid. But that can be right. The theme contained with are truly disturbing. Maybe the author just doesn't have the greatest comprehension of writing in Japanese. It's true that a lot of adults have trouble with complex kanji. Professional author, though, not so much. Oh, aku baru tahu loh. Orang Jepang sendiri ya agak bermasalah sama ya kanji yang kompleks. Pantas aja standar ya standar untuk masuk kuliah tuh sekitar N4 ya N3 lah. N3 paling dasar gitu. N4 tuh kamu udah bisa kerjanya macam-macam lah. Udah bisa itu jadi kasir gitu. N4 tuh N3 tuh udah syarat utama untuk kuliah kalau nggak salah N3 tuh. Ternyata iya orang Jepangnya sendiri nggak ya punya agak bermasalah juga sama kajian kompleks ya sama kayak kita sih orang Indonesia banyak kata-kata yang mungkin kita nggak tahu atau baru tahu gitu atau kata-katanya terlalu rumit jadi kita pakai bahasa yang biasanya orang-orang pakai aja. Anyway, it's not like it mattered too much. The book is interesting enough how to keep me reading a page. I must be completely absorbed in reading because before I know it, our writer is politely letting me know that the restaurant is closing soon. Whoa. I not then look at the plate of omurice in front of me. The meal has gone cold, and I only had 3 bites. Still, I'm feeling full now, and I really enjoy what I did eat. I don't even feel any added weight on my hips as I get to my feet. That's definitely a positive thing. I stretch my arms and legs, put my book in my bag, and offer the waiter some money along with the bill. Ya, begitulah introvert tidak biasanya makan di luar. Jadi kalau makan di luar tuh rare occasion banget gitu. Jarang-jarang banget. Ntar ya. Bismillah bentar ya. Aku mau nuangin tehnya dulu. Nih, teh masih panas soalnya. Bismillah bentar. Jangan tumpah. Tumpah. Goreng. Goreng. Ya nanti aku lah. Tar, aku mau lap dulu. Ada semut nanti bermasalah. Mana itunya teh manis lagi. Teh manis teh ya. Wah, ini harus dipel nanti. Ya nanti aja. Ini soalnya panas, baru baru masak. Tadi tuh bagian sedikit dari seluruh teh yang aku buat gitu. Ya begitulah. A blast of fresh night air and nearly sweep me off my feet when I step out of the restaurant. I know the weather was going to take turn for the worst. I would have broke my scarf and jacket. It's the end of spring, so unpredictable cold weather is pretty rare. I guess I can be blamed for not banding up. Anyway, it's not raining and it's close. I'm close to home, so it shouldn't be a problem. I head down the street and watch a few shop owners closing their store for the night. They don't pay me any minds as I wander by. My phone bursts to life and ring out in quiet night air. I grab it and press it closely to my ear from warmth.
Hello? Aoi? Noriko? Hello? Is this a bad time?
Nope.
No, I'm just walking home. You're out at this time of night? That's not like you.
Well,
I stopped
just one
somewhere
more.
to eat. What's up? You stopped to eat?
Yeah?
Say, about the new job.
Yeah?
Oh, I spoke to the manager at the maid cafe, but he said I can't quit.
What? What?
He said that? Oh, well, it's not up to him. You have every right to quit. Did you tell him you've landed a new job? Yes, I told him. But he said he spent so much time and money training me that if I quit now, he'll treat it as stealing from the company and he'll call the police.
What?
What a load of crap! Hang on. Are you at the cafe now? Yes, I just finished my shift. We're closing up. I'll be right there. I'm only a minute away anyway. I'm going to give your manager a piece of my mind.
Go, girl.
Noriko, you can't. Just watch me. I'll be right there.
I ended up a call despite all the objection. I can't believe how furious I am. I finally has escaped from that god awful job. And now the manager won't let her quit. That's not be illegal. That has to be illegal. I've never met her manager, but I can just imagine his type. A self-important, rich, greedy pig. Think he's the king of the world because he ran a shady bad cafe in back street. Well, I won't stand over it. People like him are the one that should be reported to the Corpse Girl website. I'd love to target a victim like that. I change direction and take up a running pace. The cool air against my face is kind of nice now that my body is warming up a little. Thankfully, there's hardly anyone around this time at night, so I don't feel particularly embarrassed by running in public. I'm not travel fit person, so isn't a long before I feel out of breath. I come to stop at the end of street, having and clutching my chest.
Okay. I'm okay. Deep breaths.
After taking a moment to collect myself, I start back up, walking briskly. This time, I can see the maid cafe illuminated sign ahead of me. I approach the entrance and read the neon board. Catel de Cristal. Welcome home, master. Drink from 400 yen. Table charge 500 yen per person. Open till 10 p.m. every night. Sorry. I pass the sign and reach out for the door handle. Just as somebody hurried through the door open and emerged.
Noriko?
Owie, told you I'd be here.
I'm really glad to see you.
I give me a brief wave. She fidged nervously and straightened the ruffle in her dress.
I can't believe you have to wear this ridiculous outfit.
Yeah, but the costume isn't the worst part of the job.
I know. Listen, is your manager still here?
I hesitated. Uh, I hesitated. Then shake her head sadly.
You just missed him. There are only a few girls inside closing up.
Damn it. Ugh, I really wanted to give him a piece of my mind.
Noriko, it's fine. I
No,
can
it's not
continue
fine.
working here.
It's not
It's
fine.
not so bad.
It's not fine. It's not fine.
Hell no! Don't even pretend it's okay. This
Yeah.
place is torturing you.
Yeah.
You have that customer that always gropes you, and now your manager is controlling you?
Yeah.
I won't stand for it, and you shouldn't either.
Yeah. I am honestly stumped by the question. In all my haste to get here, I never even thought through a plan for Aoi. Damn it, the heartbreaking expression on her face. I just want to grab her, hug her, tell her everything going to be okay. So
Aoi.
why can't I?
I know you don't feel like it, but you're the strongest girl I know. All the shit you've dealt with over the years, all the shit you're still dealing with. You're brave, whether you know it or not. My issues pale in comparison to yours, but you still get up each and every day and do your best. I'm proud of you, and and I want to make things easier for you. Come work with me at Temujin. Just leave this place behind. Forget all about it.
Noriko.
You're my best friend. You always will be. Even if we can't be anything more than that, I'm happy just having you in my life.
Yep.
I'd do anything for you, Aoi. I hope you realize that.
Of course. I know. Thank you, Noriko.
Let's get out of here. It's really late. Come back to my place.
You know I can't. All my things are at home, and I need to check everything first. Otherwise...
I know. Calmly. I understand. I can push her too much.
Don't worry. I get it.
Kenapa? Dia harus ngecek apa?
And the thing is, I can't just run away from this place. That stalking customer, he knows where I live, and, well, if I stop showing up to work, he said he'll visit me at home.
Wah, berat sekali hidupmu.
Why don't we go to the police?
I can't do that!
Without warning, Aoi burst into the tears, just as Rain began to split from the cloud.
I can't get him in trouble. I just can't.
Kenapa kau terlalu baik, Aoi?
Aoi, what? What is he?
He's... family.
Oh shit. Oh no. Oh shit. A gust of my blow down the narrow street, causing my heart to wave wildly in my face. I burst it out of my eyes and mouth, only to see Aoi standing still, her head
A
down.
stalker. He's... family?
I could never bring myself to tell you. But surely you must have wondered why I've put up with it for so long.
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned. You're putting up with it because you don't want him arrested.
Yes. If he goes to prison, the rest of my family will disown me. Then I'll truly have no one.
Wah gila, hard choice, hard choice.
You have me.
Nggak bisa,
You
Noriko.
know what I mean. I'm just going to go home for tonight. Thanks for coming out to see me, Noriko.
Aoi turns on her heel and slowly away. The click-clack of her shoe again at the wet pavement echoing through the street.
Aoi,
She doesn't hear me breathe her name as she disappears into the darkness. The poor girl. There has to be something I can do. Oh, akhirnya kita menemukan sesuatu yang disebut pilihan pertama kita. Kita save dulu di file nomor 1. Yes. Karena itu bakal berpengaruh nanti kalau misalnya aku nyari ending-ending yang lain. Tapi sekarang aku bakal pakai apa yang aku pikirin ya. Karena aku adalah orang yang agak keras kepala, jadi aku bakal after all. I can let her go. I can let her just walk away, as sad and helpless as she is. My legs lurch forward of their own feeling, propelling my body through the rain-soaked the street.
Aoi! Aoi, come back!
My shadow just in the night, my wakeless word flying through the air like the very rain that pattered against my face. Our silhouette is just out of reach. If only my weak body could pick up its pace, I might be able to reach her before she fades away.
Stop!
Her unexpected command fulfilled its purpose. I held my shoes, skating along the wet ground. Aoi is closer than I expected her to be. Perhaps due to some trick of the light and rain, she simply seemed far away to my tired eye.
Howie, please, let me help you.
There's nothing to be done. Why can't you take a hint? You just never give up, do you?
Yeah?
You just want to smother me. You don't trust me to handle things on my own.
Wah, becoy.
That's not it. I just care for you so much.
I know that. You think you haven't made that clear in the past?
Rarely have I ever seen her this angry. She well past the point of her being simply upset now. She truly furious. Have I overstepped our boundaries? Yeah.
You're not my guardian angel, or my savior, or whatever. This is my life, Noriko. It's not your sick fantasy, where you swoop in and act like my knight in shining armor.
Howie,
Shut up! Just shut up! You always take it one step too far. Just leave me alone.
I can get another word in before she vanishes into the night. I raise my hand out into the darkness like some foolish attempt to stop her, but I know it's pointless. She made her talk perfectly clear. She doesn't need or want my help. Even if she cares for me, she doesn't love me in the same way I love her, and I don't think she ever will. I sat and looked up at the thick cloud of clouds above. The rain continued to fall. Ah, today dragged on and on. Since I don't work weekend, I really know what to do with myself during my free time. The library yesterday was nice, but I don't want to hang out there again today. So far, I spent the day simply reading at home and brewing the occasional cup of tea to starve off my hunger. Oh, emang iya sih. Kalau misalnya aku lapar juga aku biasanya mending masak teh. Biasanya kalau pagi-pagi tuh, pagi-pagi aku nggak beli gorengan, aku cuma minum teh doang. Kayak sekarang sekarang tuh jam berapa ya? Jam 3 pagi. 3.52, jam 4 pagi. Aku cuman masak teh segini, terus ya ngerjain sesuatu, apapun. I kept checking my phone, but Aoi hasn't replied to any of my texts. Even when I call, she let it go to the voicemail. I didn't even have any new requests to attend to. I was hoping I would get at least one this weekend to help occupy my time. To take a break from reading Strange Flower, I decided to browse through noise and see what's happening in my social circle. Though I'm not close to any of people I'm connected to, save for Aoi. Reading through their posts always lift my mood. Rather annoying, the first post I come across is from Tomomo, 9 minutes ago. Bitches are be tripping if they think they gonna steal my man. We thick as Steve, he getting like Tony XX. The gravel pass is accompanied by a photo of her and Shinya getting cozy together. Shinya look more than little nervous. Nervous. I would be willing to bet that Tomoe is the first girl he's ever snuggled like this. I can quite figure it out why she's so interested in him, or why he's into her, for that matter. At first, I thought Tomoe was just trying to bug me, to annoy me, by pursuing someone she thought I wanted. But surely this is taking it too far, right? Haven't I made it clear that I just don't care? As for Shinya, maybe that boy really is into the blow-up doll look. I guess I understand him less than I originally thought. I noticed that I've been frowning while looking at my post, so I decided to slide my finger down and thumb down button. A little text below the post now read, Noriko Kurosawa disliked this. My front break and I smeared. It felt somewhat satisfying to publicly dislike Tomoe post. I can imagine Tomoe's face going tomato red when she read the notification. With a little giggle, I scroll past the post and keep browsing my feeds. As expected, it doesn't take long to find a post from Shinya himself. It's out of character for him, but he's actually not posting about criminal case and detective work for once. Shinya. I never believed in love until I met her. She swept me off my feet and showed me how to become a better man. She made me want to be a best person I can be. My heart goes out to my darling Tomoe. Today's together and counting. I look forward to every day because of you. Thank you. I involuntarily gag and continue scrolling. Nothing else in my newsfeed really compares to those last posts. My sister wrote a word. My sister wrote a word. Sorry. My sister wrote something about her suck job, and a few coworkers posted about how tricky they were about Akane Tsurumaki passing away unexpectedly. Akane Tsurumaki, following closely by Eiichi Hanada, and long before them both, Ruri Hatano, the one who started it all. Three strangers, three people dead, all because of the corpse girl. People wanted them dead, and because of that, I also wanted them dead. I won't forgive their name. When corpse girl rise above the much of filth in this world and become truth famous, I shall a toast to their memory. Until then, I need a track for what I need forward. I need a new target, a new victim to launch Corpse Girl name into the star. If Corpse Girl website become more than an urban legend, more than a rumor whisper of in the shadow, then no, I need it to take it slow. I can get it too far ahead of myself. I still need to put in a lot of work before I can attain my goal. But the only way I can move forward is if more requests come through the website. There has to be a way to promote a site. Flashy advertising is out of the question. I don't want the site looking like a gimmick people can feel simple to pass the time. I need a word of mouth testimonial. So far, the site has claimed 3 victims. I need the original request to spread the word about how effective the website really is. Yes, that would be perfect, but I obviously can't get in touch with them now. They remain anonymous when they request that. No one would willingly put in their contact detail when doing something so shady anyway. I sigh and scratch my head. Thinking about it like this won't do me any good. Maybe I should come back to it later. I raise my laptop sitting on the couch next to me. Maybe I'll take just one more look for new requests. You never know, right? I look into the administrator panel of the Corpse Girl website and check for notification. One new request. Requested today. Victim phone downloading bank attachment. Wait, 31 p.m. This was the bad news just few minutes ago. What are the chances I will check the income request soon after I receive a new one? My heart began to race as I attach a photo download to my computer. I'm excited about the prospect of working on a new request for the rest of the evening. Who will be the poor sucker to come by to a corpse girl whim? Will another beautiful corpse be left in my wake? My heart skipped a beat, and my hand instantly turned cold. What the hell? A photo of myself appeared on the screen. It's the very same image I used to my company ID tag. I'm not smiling in the photo or in real life. Is this some kind of joke? Somebody has requested my dad. Somebody has requested my dad.
Somebody wants me dead? I can't believe it! It finally happened! I know exactly who requested my death! Tomoe! That stupid, vapid bitch!
What Tomoe Watabane, the one person who had me more than I had myself. Of course she is the one who uploaded my photo. Of course she want Corpse Girl to take care of me. She been looking for somebody to test the website on. Her noise posts from the start of the week confirmed that. And she has been getting increasingly obsessed with the tormenting me lately. I'm willing to bet that when I dislike her latest post, it finally triggered her to request my death.
Tomoe, you brainless whore! I am Corpse Girl!
Gila nih anak udah gila. In a fit maniac louder, I set to work displaying my photo. I'm going to make my corpse look so realistic that she thinks she really succeeds in getting me killed. And then, when her guard is done,
No sign of Sato yet? I wonder if she got held up. It's not exactly professional to be late on your first day of work.
I grit my teeth and hope that Shinya can sense my anxiety.
She'll be here.
I don't believe the bitter word that humble out of my mouth. I sent another message to always seemingly abandoned upon, not really expectingly a reply.
Actually, she's not the only one absent. Tomoe isn't here either.
He doesn't need to tell me that. I've been watching her desk like a hawk ever since I came in this morning. There's a small surprise waiting for her in her top desk drawer, courtesy of your truly. I've been eagerly anticipating her arrival for an hour now.
We had a late night last night, so I wonder if she woke up on time.
I thought something fall in my mouth. I don't really need Shinya recap of his night with Tamai.
Don't you have work to do?
Of course, I need to.
Yeah, you have to. His focalized through trail of as he wandering ways. I let my focus the keyboard in front of me as I type a letter scroll across my screen, screamingly slowly than usual. No Aoi, no Tomoe, the static drone of the office environment is just as louder as ever. But without those two here, something feels off. Aoi shouldn't be missing her first day of work. And say what you want about Tomoe. At the very least, she wants to go. For her to be this late is very unusual.
Kurosawa, a word, if you please.
What? A soft but a sharp voice snapped me out of my thought. I look up and find the middle-aged woman standing over me, one hand beckoning in an intimidating fashion. Kotomi Ida, an executive who oversees a lot of junior in this floor. I deal with a few times a week. She is shadowy and critical person, but I'm seeing a warmer side of her when she chats with colleagues of her own level.
Miss Ida, did you need something?
Please, come with me.
I reluctantly rise up from my chair and follow her through the office. She led me to one of the glass screened cubicles that line on wall of the office. Special space are reserved for meeting and temporary workstation.
Take a seat.
I follow her instructions, sitting down on one of the bright and colorful plastic chair that fill the small
A
enclosure.
new employee was supposed to start work today. Sato, an acquaintance of yours, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah,
That's right. I've been trying to get in contact with her.
I see. You understand that it doesn't reflect well on Sato's character if she can't arrive on time for her first day of work, correct?
kita yang disalahin kah?
Yes, I understand. Believe me, it is very out of the ordinary for her to do something like this.
I'm sure. Fujikawa recommended Sato for the job based on your personal request. You need to be aware that since Fujikawa holds rank over you, he is the one who will be reprimanded for hiring an unsuitable employee. Now, I wouldn't go so far as to say that he will be punished. Rather, his recommendations will be denied for the foreseeable future. And any attempt he makes to climb the ladder, so to speak, will be vehemently refused by the other executives.
Isn't that a bit extreme? All of that because of one temp employee that didn't show up for work?
That's the way these things go. I've seen it dozens of times. The reason I'm telling you this is because you should feel some sort of responsibility to apologize to Fujikawa.
Ya,
I had no idea. Honestly,
Enough. This isn't an open discussion. Apologize to Fujikawa and see if he will find it in his heart to forgive you. And please advise him to seek employment elsewhere. I don't foresee his career with us flourishing anytime soon. That's all.
Red flag, red flag. Kotomi abruptly exit the cubicles and leave me alone, sitting in stupid-looking green plastic chair. I take some time to compose my thought before also walking out. I don't know what to say to Shinya. I don't even know if I should say anything. Surely Kotomi is being a bit extremely ineffectively holding a Shinya career at Temujin. This is all because I recommended Aoi for the job. I feel like an idiot. But how was I to know that Aoi would prove it unreliable? And still, it's far too extreme. Kotomi is out of line. Something else is playing here. I can feel it. Maybe Kotomi wants Shinya gone for her own reason. But I can imagine why. His junior employee are not exactly the type to step on anyone's toes and make enemies. I return to my desk in a bit of huff and slump in my swift chair. My eyes fall on the empty can of coffee next to my computer screen, and I begin to wish I purchased more than one this morning. Ya ini panas ya. Udah ditunggu, udah ditiup, tapi gak dingin-dingin. Goreng. Aduh, jangan sampai tumpah lagi. Glancing over the top of my screen, I can see that Tomoe still hasn't arrived. Maybe I'll have to wait until tomorrow for her to find the gift I left for her. I'm sure she'll love it. Ada apa ini? I didn't enjoy my walk home through the park this evening as much as I normally do. There are too many things weighing on my mind. Aoi, Tomoe, Shinya, and Kotomi. Why is that I'm increasingly finding myself drawn into office drama? I don't want to deal with any of it. I just want to pursue my own goal. Working at the office is meant to an end. A way to keep a roof over my head and have the money achieve corp skill ambition. If I could quit, I would. But I can't, not just yet. I wonder if I could monetize corp skill service. User could pay a fee to request that. or I could even just accept a donation. But I get this sinking feeling that asking for money will reduce the amount of requests I get. The number of requests coming in is already depressingly low. If I reduce it any further, I'd be in trouble. As I drove closer to my apartment building, my phone cries out for attention. I bring it to my ear with a swift hand.
Aoi?
Noriko.
What's the deal? I've been trying to get in touch with you all day.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't bring myself to come into the office.
Yeah, well, I gathered that. Tell me why.
You know, just the stuff I normally have to deal with.
For real? What are we talking about here? Stalkers? Or your own battles?
I left the apartment twice. I really did. But I had to go back inside each time because it didn't feel right. I had to check a few things and then check again and
Apa yang dia cek? Aku penasaran.
in the end, I gave up and laid in bed. I must have fallen asleep because when I looked at the time, it was already late.
I say ardently and hope that Aoi doesn't hear me.
All right. It sounds like you had a rough day. I'm sorry, but the situation isn't great. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? I don't think they'll be happy with you if you come in tomorrow. If I were you, I'd write a polite letter of resignation and just forget about the job. Shinya's been kind of thrown under the bus because of this.
Shinya, why?
I'm not too sure myself. Since he got you the job, I suppose he was somewhat responsible for you. But because you didn't come in, it sounds like his career's in real jeopardy.
Oh God.
Take a breath. You didn't know something like this would happen. I didn't either. I think this one exec has it out for him or something because it's too much of an overreaction.
I can't believe it. I never wanted to cost him his job.
I know. You didn't mean for this to happen. Look, I'll try and smooth things out a little. I'll talk to Shinya tomorrow. You need to look after yourself right now, okay? Promise me you'll just take it easy tonight and relax.
Okay.
Forget this ever happened. Noriko will look after everything.
Thank you, Noriko.
Okay. Get some rest. Talk to you soon, Aoi.
Bye-bye.
And on the call with a heavy heart. I don't actually have any idea what to do. When it comes to Aoi, I always feel obligated to just tell her anything that will help her feel better. If I could actually follow through with my word and genuinely make things better for her, then, well, maybe we'd have a bit of different relationship than we do now. But I probably missed my opportunity for that a long time ago. In senior high school, I was never really truly understanding of her, and that cost me too much. Things are differently now, of course. I've seen what she goes through, and I like to think I understand her a lot more now. My feelings for her are true, and not muddled in sympathy or pity. If this was a different life and I hadn't made all those stupid mistakes, I would be happy to be with her. But now, the best I can hope for is that she wants to remain a friend with me, and that will have to be enough to satisfy me.
Yo.
That voice, a tricky of easy, sweet trip down my spine. In the near distance, sitting off the bench close to the park exit, is an easily recognizable
Come here.
figure. Everything in my track, my body wants to keep walking to reach the familiar safety of my house, but my brain is engaging its a fight or flight mode. Torn between my options, I find myself completely stationary.
Come on, I won't hurt you.
Tomoe.
There's no doubt in my mind that she's been waiting for me for I hear all of the arsenal. She knows my route home. That's obvious since I last encountered her and Sinya in this very same park. I can help but tense up and she left off the bench on approach
You're
me.
into weird shit, right? Like occult stuff?
Maybe? Is that what you came here to ask me?
Nah, just listen, okay? I wanted the opinion of someone freakier than me.
She really know how to flatter a girl.
It's kinda dumb, you know, but have you heard of that Corpse Girl website thing?
Who does she think she talking to? More importantly, how should I respond?
I've heard rumors.
Yeah, right? I heard rumors too, so I checked it out. I thought the whole thing was really funny. Like, could it be for real? Anyway, maybe I kinda used it to request a death.
Is that so?
Tommy has pretty much straight up admitted that she was the one who requested my death. After all, I know exactly how many requests come out through the site. The latest one had to have been from her.
Yeah, and, well, you know how the site works, right?
Fill me in.
All you do is put in a photo of a bitch and her phone number. Then she's supposed to drop dead. Simple as that. Thing is, no one knows how it works, or if it works, actually.
Right. Okay, so you requested somebody's death, and what happened?
Well,
This is it. This is where she admits that she uploaded my photo. I've caught her red-handed.
you see, the dumb bitch went and died.
I blinked a few times. I'm positive I didn't hear that right.
What did you say?
The chick whose photo I uploaded, she's deader than a doorknob.
What? Who is Tom referring to? My mind is racing, frantically scanning through the list of the corpse girl victims over the past few months. The only people who have died recently are Akane Surumaki and Eiichi Hanada. Toma is talking about a female, so the rule of Eiichi? Then there's Ruri Hatano, but she died such a long time ago, last year in fact. Surely Tomoe wasn't the one who requested her death. It was way too long ago for her to bring it up now. That leads me to believe that the only person Tomoe could be talking about is Akane Tsurumaki. Or has somebody else died? Somebody I never found out about. That's impossible. I've been so drugged in searching for the result of my work. The only victim that Tomoe could be talking about is Akane. But wait, no, that still can't be right. Tomoe requests my death. Somebody, Tomoe, uploaded my photo to Corpse Girl website just recently. I take a deep breath, swallow hard, and open my mouth.
Tomoe, what you're saying is really serious. Are you sure this person died?
Yep, no doubt. And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. If you're good with this occult junk, how do you think she died from a website? Do you reckon my request really killed her? 'Cause I don't really want this shit on my conscience, you know?
I don't know what to say.
Come on. I was only really joking around with the website. Didn't think for a second that it could really work. But now, this bitch is cold in the ground, and I can't sleep at night. Keeping Shinya close is the only thing making me calm lately.
Tomoe seemed to be showing a little remorse, which I didn't think she had in her. If she thought the website was a joke, then fair enough. It's only natural that she wants to play around with it. Then again, I'm kinda offended that she figured the whole thing was fake. Corpse girl has worked too damn hard to be considered a joke. Bentar, jangan bilang wak oh enggak. Tapi kok aneh ya? Kayak ada sesuatu yang aneh loh. Ada sesuatu yang aneh. Aku ngerasa bukan siapa sih yang korban pertama kita yang cewek itu bukan dia. Aku ngerasa gitu loh. Entah kenapa ya feeling aku gitu. But I want to get out to the bottom of this. I need to find out who's that Tomei request. And more importantly, the question of who requests my own death remains unanswered.
Tomoe, what's the name of the person you requested to die?
Her name? Oh, you might know her.
It was that skank from our office, Akane Tsurumaki.
Tapi kenapa bentar, seingat aku, kalau nggak salah dia ada di kantor waktu si Akane ini mati dan dia seakan-akan nggak peduli. Oh, dia nggak ada. Iya, dia nggak ada. Di hari selanjutnya itu dia nggak ada. Tiba-tiba ya ngilang dari kita aja. Tiba-tiba dia ada di sini terus ya begitulah. Sure enough, she well and truly dead. Tomoe isn't wrong in believing that the website killed Akane. Tomoe once posted a noise about wanting to try the website and she was waiting to find someone to try it out. If I recall correctly, the request for Akane Death came through the Corpse Girl website shortly after I read that post. Perhaps Tomoe made the request of the very same day. So then, Tomoe was the one responsible. I assume that the person who requests Akane Death was someone in our office, but I never figured out it would be a junior data entry temp like Tomoe. How did Tomoe even know Akane? I can see how their path would have crossed in such a large office building.
Yo, Psycho, you in there?
I snapped out of my talk and made Tomoe that I guess.
Your professional opinion, can a website really kill someone?
I'm torn between giving two replies. I could state that I believe the website worked and therefore help increase our corp's credibility, or I could play it safe and make sure I'm not suspected of any involvement. Coward that I am, I decided to play it safe.
No,
aku juga kalau
absolutely
misalnya
not. A website can't kill someone.
kalau misalnya itu juga aku bakal pura-pura aja nggak tahu karena kita main aman dong, kita main aman, gak mungkin kita bilang ya mungkin website bisa membunuh orang. Itu ada dua kemungkinan, antara kita pemilik dari website itu atau enggak kita pernah ngegunain website itu untuk ngebunuh orang lain gitu.
Yeah, I figured. Guess it's just a coincidence that she died. You reckon I'm not guilty then? I didn't really want the bitch dead anyway. I was just mucking around.
Yeah, you're not guilty.
Thank God. That's a real weight off my elbows, you know? I sure as shit won't mess around with sites like that again, though. I'm gonna play it real straight from now on. I gotta get my life together. I got a man to look after now.
Right. Well, good luck with that. I need to get home.
All I want right now is to get back and figure out who the hell uploaded a photo of me to the website. My mind is reeling and I'm not in the right headspace to listen to my drivel any longer.
Hey, for what it's worth, which ain't much. Thanks. Thanks for putting my mind at ease.
You're welcome.
I know we ain't always seen eye to eye, and... well, nah. That's about it for now.
For a fleeting moment, I imagined that she was about apologizing for assaulting me last week. That possibility disappeared from my mind almost as soon as I had
See you
April.
tomorrow.
She waved almost sheepishly and wandered back through the park in the direction that I came from. Right, time to go home. I can relax until I know who requests my dad. If it wasn't Tomoe, then this situation could be a lot more serious than I originally thought. If it wasn't because of my petty squabble with her, then someone really want me dead. Who? Oke, aku bakal berhenti dulu sampai sini. Yap, aku save di file kedua. Ini benar-benar ngebingungin sih, sumpah ngebingungin banget. Jadi sebenarnya siapa yang request dia mati? Berarti ada orang kedua yang request orang mati itu tuh. Yang si siapa itu? Yang cowok itu. Dan itu juga kayaknya orang yang ada di sekitar kita. Entah, aku curiga sih si cowok itu, kayaknya si cowok itu yang kita ketemu di perpustakaan, tapi aku nggak tahu juga. Terus dan aku jadi curiganya Aoi yang nyoba untuk ngebunuh kita pakai website itu. Itu plot twist yang aku pikirin sih. Itu plot twist yang aku pikirin banget. Entah kenapa aku malah kepikirannya Aoi yang pingin kita dibunuh. Entahlah. Soalnya dia pingin ada yang dia pingin ada yang dia harus cek gitu. Tapi aku nggak tahu apa yang dia cek tuh sampai sekarang. Makanya itu ngebuat aku penasaran banget. Well, tapi mungkin segini aja dulu. Ini benar-benar ngebuat bingung banget. Aku jadi pusing sendiri. Siapa yang ngebunuh kita? Dan itu jadi pertanyaan besar sekarang. Berarti sekarang kita harus cari tahu siapa yang pingin kita mati. Aduh, pada pilihan pertama tapi aku udah salah milih. Makanya jadi orang jangan keras kepala, Mar. Mungkin ya begitulah. Karena aku terbawa emosi kali ya. Ya begitulah. Jadi kayak overprotective banget. Mungkin itu yang aku lakuin dulu sama ya seseorang gitu. Overprotective jadinya dia ngerasa kayak aku tuh nggak percaya kalau dia itu bisa nge-handle semuanya sendiri gitu. Karena aku selalu ngebantuin gitu. Ya mungkin aja ini jadi refleksi diri untuk aku juga. Terkadang ada beberapa orang yang kelihatannya pingin dibantu tapi sebenarnya nggak pingin dibantu. Tapi kalau dia benar-benar pingin dibantu, mungkin harus aku bantu. Ya sekarang aku ngelakuin itu sih. Kalau orang nggak minta tolong ke aku ya aku nggak bakal ngasih pertolongan. Kalau dia cuma curhat doang ya aku cuma jadi pendengar doang sekarang. Nggak kayak dulu aku bantuin mikir, bantuin nyari solusi dan sebagainya. Sekarang aku cuma denger aja, terus bilang ya kuatin, tabahin, cuman gitu doang. Karena aku takut aku ngulang kesalahan yang sama gitu. Dan karena overprotective banget gitu. Mengabdi, ibaratnya kayak mengabdikan diri. Dan sampai aku bilang sama dadaku, nggak apa-apa aku jadi orang jahat di dalam cerita ini gitu. Aku kadang-kadang suka bilang kayak gitu loh kalau lagi ngebantuin orang. Ya begitulah. Tapi ternyata itu adalah sesuatu yang salah. So segitu aja dulu dari aku. Terima kasih telah menonton. Jangan lupa klik like ya kalau kalian suka, dislike ya kalau kalian nggak suka, dan share ke teman-teman kalian biar kalian semangat untuk main game ini di baru. Jangan lupa juga untuk join Discord aku. Linknya ada di deskripsi. biar kita bisa ngobrol bareng, entah soal game, entah soal kehidupan kalian atau apapun. Aku suka dengar cerita orang-orang, dan kemarin juga pas setelah live stream aku cerita ke orang-orang yang kemarin ada di Discord, si Katsumi, si Rin sama Potaro, dan itu seneng banget sih kataku. Aku dapat cerita baru, dan aku juga ngasih cerita mereka gitu. Ya barter cerita lah gitu. Setidaknya aku pingin kenal lebih jauh juga ke mereka. Jadi jangan lupa untuk masuk di join juga di Discord aku, dan sampai jumpa di episode selanjutnya. Bye bye. Wah, alarm aku bunyi.